5 seconds. Start. Pitman shorthand is a system of shorthand for the English language developed by Englishman Sir Isaac Pitman, who first presented do not represent letters but rather sounds, and words are for the most part written as they are spoken. As of 1996, Pitman shorthand was the most popular shorthand system used in the United Kingdom and the second most popular in the United States. In India also, it is most popularly used by the stenographers in most of the government offices and in courts. One characteristic feature of Pitman shorthand is that unvoiced and voiced pairs of sounds are represented by strokes which differ only in thickness, the thin stroke representing light sounds, the thick stroke representing heavy sounds. Doing this requires a writing instrument responsive to the user's drawing pressure. Specialist fountain pens with fine, flexible nibs were originally used, but pencils are now more commonly used. Pitman shorthand uses straight strokes and quarter circle strokes in various orientations to represent consonant sounds. The predominant way of indicating vowels is to use light or heavy dots, dashes, or other special marks drawn close to the consonant. Vowels are drawn before the stroke or over a horizontal stroke if the vowel is pronounced before the consonant and after the stroke, or under a horizontal stroke if pronounced after the consonant. Each vowel feather indicated by a dot for a short vowel or by a dash for a longer, more drawn out vowel has its own position relative to its adjacent stroke, beginning, middle, or end to indicate different vowels sounds. However, to increase writing speed, rules of vowel indication exist whereby the consonant stroke is raised, kept on the line, or lowered to match whether the first vowel of the word is written at the beginning, middle, or end of consonant stroke without actually writing the vowel. This is often enough to distinguish words with similar consonant patterns. Another method of vowel indication is to choose from among a selection of different strokes for the same consonant. There have been several versions of Pitman's shorthand since 1837. The original Pitman's shorthand had an alphabet of consonants which later modified. Additional modifications and rules were added to successive versions. Pittman New Era had the most developed set of rules and abbreviations lists. Pittman 2000 introduced some simplifications and drastically reduced the list of abbreviations to reduce the memory load, officially reduced to a list of 144 short forms. The later versions dropped certain symbols and introduced other simplifications to earlier versions. A system for rapid writing that uses symbols or abbreviations for letters, words, or phrases. Among the most popular modern systems are Pittman and speed writing. Besides being known as stenography, shorthand is sometimes called swift writing and short writing because shorthand can be written rapidly. The writer is able to record the proceedings of legislative bodies, the testimony of law courts, or dictation in business correspondence. In addition, shorthand has been used through the centuries as a cultural tool. George Shaw wrote his plays in shorthand. Samuel recorded his diary in shorthand, and Shakespeare's plays were all preserved by means of shorthand. Through the past 100 years, shorthand has been written in systems based on normal spelling and the sounds of words. Dear sirs, we are in receipt of your letter of the 13th instant. We are sorry to learn that 4 out of the 15 typewriters sent by us through the Sharma Transport Corporation, Chennai on 10th instant are not working properly. Before packing the typewriters, our engineer had thoroughly checked all the typewriters, and only after his certifying that all the typewriters to be sent to you were in perfect conditions, we sent you our letter dated the 50 instant, stating that the typewriters requisitioned by you were ready for dispatch and you might send your representative to check the typewriters before packing for delivery to the Sharma Transport Corporation for being delivered to you. As you are already aware, your representative visited our office at Chennai on 10th instant and checked the working condition of all the 15 typewriter in the presence of our engineer. Only after being fully satisfied the conditions of the typewriters, we instructed our technical assistant to make arrangements to pack the typewriters carefully and deliver the same to the Sharma Transport Corporation for dispatch to you. We are sure this will convince you that we took all possible precautions to see that all the typewriters we dispatched to you were in good condition. We are very sorry for the inconvenience caused to you in this regard, assuring you of our best and good services in future. Thanking you, yours faithfully, Managing Partner, Sales Department.